Just like showing everyone my goodies, my goodies, my goodies. I need to wash my hair or like do something with my hair. I did nothing with my hair today. Hopefully we can get the group of people that we had on earlier back. I feel so bad. I hate when that happens. I hate Mercury when it comes in retrograde. Hi. I feel bad because there were so many people who had readings and it just stopped working. I don't even know, like, it's not like I wasn't connected. Like, I have bars, I have everything. And it just, like, stopped working. Yeah, I mean, it should be. Look, I put my hair up like that. I'm like, that looks a hot mess. We're not doing that. Hi, guys. Make sure we're just liking this new live so we can get more people back into here. I hate, I don't mind braids in the first, like, my braids because they just never look as fresh. You know what I mean? They're just not the same kind of freshness. Yeah, but I actually had to, it's kind of like, what is that word? Like serendipity or meant to be that I had to get off because my car is being taken care of by a mechanic, and they gave me a car about an hour ago about that. So I gave them a call back after I hung up or got off of here. But guys, make sure you're liking the live. Sorry, it looks like I'm looking at you guys, but I'm actually looking at the camera behind and on here, behind and on here. Okay, your girl. So pretty. But who were we talking to beforehand? What was it? Like Sunshine was next? Was it Sunshine? Sunrise, Sunshine, and then it was... We're going to wait 2 seconds to see if people who were here earlier come in. Because I think Dorella... No, was it not Dorella? I'm trying to think. I know live stream has ended. Are you still trying to upload that? So you're not going to show me nothing. Okay. I guess that's what's happening. Whatever. But I don't know whose reading we were on last. Because I just want to make sure they get the end of their reading. We'll move on. Make sure we're liking the video. Comment your question. The whole 9 yards. Yada yada. If you're new here, thank you for being here. Make sure you're subscribing. And if you're not new here and you post your question again, I'm sorry, but you don't have to repost. I don't know. I don't remember the line. I don't. I tried to look it up just now, and I'm like, ooh. I should copy it down before that. Sorry, guys. I'm still new to YouTube. Let me stop. All right, we're going down the chat. Make sure we're posting our questions. Guys, just post your questions in the chat right now, and then we're gonna do Sims to Jivot Kadinzen. Oh, please, what's your name? Like, what should I call you by? Sims? Awesomes? Awesomes to Jivot Kadinzen. That's a long word. I know some of these words. I'm Mario. Okay. Didn't get Mario from any of that, but cool. I'm currently unemployed. When will I get a job? What to expect? Let's see if you'll get a job in the future. In like the next 6 months. Will Mario Spirit get a job? Yes, I remember. I recognize you, Alex and Deshay. I recognize you guys from the last live. Thank you for liking. I do appreciate it. Let's see. Sim, aka Mario. When will Mario get a job, Spirit? Will Mario get a job anytime soon? Mario get a job anytime soon? I am not seeing any jobs anytime soon. So I don't know if it's like maybe the job you're looking for that they just don't like, maybe like it's like, I don't know if it's a seasonal thing. Oh, okay. Except that vodka and gin. Okay. Okay, I see. I don't know if like you do something that's more seasonal. Like I don't, Mario, I'm not sure what your job, you know, your career field is, but it seems like it's something that's more like niche and not as like not a lot of expect that vodka is gin. Expect that vodka is gin. Did I pronounce it right? But I feel like it's not that you're not going to get a job. I feel like the job that you need or the job that you're supposed like your get is like a more niche job. Like I said, I'm not like, you know, like landscaping, you know how like it only you can only do it in the summer or in hot places or whatnot. I feel like it's like whatever you're working at right now is a little bit niche, which is why it's taking longer for you to find a job, because I wouldn't say that there's not a lot of people who are looking for you. I just think there's not a lot of turnaround in where you're trying to look for work. But I do see that changing soon. I just think it might just be a little longer than what you're comfortable with the Five of Pentacles. With the, I just get the King in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and I got the Nine of Swords. So I do see you being very stressed out about this. Hi guys who are new here, make sure we're liking the live. I do see you being stressed out about this. You know, which I'm sad. I feel bad. But ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I just don't see. You might have to change. You might have to change what kind of position you're looking for, because it might just be Jennifer. Yeah, I called you. Oh, I called you in Sunshine to see. I think maybe, but to see who's next. But Jennifer, just post your question. I got you. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I just don't see you getting the job that you specifically want. I see maybe having to go into a different place, because I keep getting no's on this specifically, and I'm just like, all right, well, if there's something else that we could do here. No, I don't want to use these cards. Different cards. Yeah, it was definitely lagging. I don't understand what was going on, because I'm fine. But yeah, let's see. Any advice from Mario? High languages with Sarah. Any advice from Mario Spirit? Okay, so yeah, I feel like you have options. You're going to have opportunities come from, but it not be the opportunities you want. So it says opportunities are coming available. You now are or available to you now, or flooded by too many ideas. Many opportunities are becoming available to you now, or flooded by too many ideas. Do not get stuck in doubt when an offer presents itself. Seize the moment. So Spirit's saying that there is going to be options coming up soon. It just might not be in the way that you're used to, or in the kind of jobs that you really want. So Spirit's just like, you know, ask for help. You have help here. And just work hard in silence. So, you know, try not to be, from when I see this card, it's like, try not to be so doubtful about the situation. Try to like have some lighthearted energy. Know that a job is coming towards you. You can feel free and post your question, hun. You guys can just post your questions. But I do see that as of right now, unless you're choosing something different than what you're choosing now, I don't see you getting a job within the next like 3 months. I see it actually causing more anxiety. But if you want a private reading to see how to clear that energy, you can let me know, okay, hon? Thank you so much, Mario, for being here. I appreciate you. All right. Deshay. And then we're going to do Jennifer. And then languages with Sandra. Feel free to post your question. And then after Jennifer, it is Alexandra. When it comes to the guy, well, yeah. When it comes to the guy I'm going to end up with as my person, is he going to be someone I expect, or someone different? Is Deshay's, how do I word this? Is Deshay's life partner someone she expects, Spirit? Is this... No problem. Thank you so much, Mario. That's so cute. Sending you hugs too. Is Deshay's partner someone she knows or someone different? Is the Shay's partner, future partner, someone she expects or somebody different? The Shay's partner, someone they expect or someone different? I think it's someone different. I don't think you're expecting this person from a mile away. Yeah, no. I feel like whenever you meet this person, it's like you're just gonna have options. You're gonna have options. You're gonna have options. You're just gonna be like very like, maybe like you keep this person on the side and you're just like, oh, you know, they're there. And then they're just like, you know, take me serious. And you're like, I have other options. And then they're like, you know, you need to take me serious. And you're like, I don't know. And then they're just like, I am the king. And you're like, no. Like, I just feel like it's very much like, no. Like, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I feel like this person's confidence is what's gonna get to you with the Strength card. How much, like, how confident they are that they are interested in you. Like, you're like, it's like, wow, you really like, it's like, you really like me. You really like me, don't you? Please stop. But no, it's, oh, look at that, the Empress. Yes, you're gonna be like, you really like me. You think I'm pretty. But I really feel like it's gonna be, yeah, look, they're gonna be obsessed. The Devil card. They're gonna be obsessed with you, and you're gonna be like, what did I do to this man? I just existed. Like, it's gonna feel like that. Like, I literally just exist. This person's obsessed with me. I've never had this before. Like this person just wants me. Like, how? But I just don't see you. 8 of Swords, or yeah, 8 of Wands in reverse and the Page of, I don't see you just liking this person at first. Like, you're like, this is boring. Like, we can go on a date. Like, we can go on a couple dates. We can go to a trip. I won't. Yeah, you know, like, it's not that you won't miss him. It's like, you just won't be expecting it's this person. It's like, yeah, we can go on a trip. Yeah, I mean, we kiss, but I don't like him. Yeah, I mean, like, he bought me all this stuff, but I don't like him. Yeah, I mean, we hang out every day, but we're not together. You know what I mean? It's gonna feel like that. If someone asks you, you're gonna be like, yeah, you know. Yeah, they're like, I don't, it's like almost like, you know, we're just going with the flow. And then next thing you know, someone's like, who is this to you? And you're like, that's my boyfriend, actually. Like, interesting. Like, or it'll be like, you know, more of like, this person makes action to you and you're just like, wow, that's he's actually my man. Like, this is like a relationship. Like, I didn't even notice. I really didn't realize. I feel like this person's really gonna just be like, yeah, you know, what did you think this was? And you'd be like, you know, I thought we were just like having a good time. The Hermit. You were like, you thought this was just, y'all were just kind of moving and grooving. So I see this as being different from what you expect. I feel like this is going to be someone who you're really not interested in at first. Not when I say not interested in, I just don't think you see them at that place, like as your life partner. I think it's like, oh yeah, he's cute, but like my life partner, oh, I mean, I don't know. That's a big question. That's a big question. You know, I don't know. Does he check all the boxes? But then that's like after a while, then yeah, he checks all the boxes. He starts to check every single one of them off, and you're like, you know what? You know what? You know what? Alex. Wait, who's next? I think it was Jennifer Body. And then Alex is next. Jennifer's Body. Wait, it doesn't even say body, but yeah, I say Jennifer's Body. Jennifer. I feel like E9N for Y is body. So there you go. What are the traits of my next partner? And Jennifer. And Jennifer. Okay, we're going to do some personality traits of your next partner. Jennifer. What are Jennifer's? Ooh, that's not the way you shuffle these cards. Hey, Diamond. So my live messed up because, you know, we're a Mercury retrograde. Oh, have you been? Because I've been calling you Jennifer's Body. I'm like, that's not your name. Like, I just been saying it, but you know. It looks like body. I'm dyslexic, so I'm realizing like every day I'm like I might have like a type of dyslexia that just assumes words. Like I don't know if that is a type of dyslexia, but my brain assumes words. Like it could see like the first letter and I assume words, and it's sometimes it's not even that at all. So yeah, I've been laughing at that. Ha 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 ha. So funny. What are the traits of Jennifer's next man, Spirit? What are the traits of Jennifer's next man? Mercury isn't Gatorade. What are the traits of Jennifer's next man, Spirit? What are the traits of Jennifer's next man? You know, have you ever watched Vanderpump Rules? Because that used to be my favorite show. There's a person on there, his name is Jax, and he is horrible. He's the worst person in the whole show, but like everyone loves him and hates him all at the same time. But he's like, he's the number one guy. And if you know, you know. You need to watch it. It's hilarious. It's about servers for Lisa Vanderpump. But he says like, I don't know, Mercury is in like Gatorade or something. And I'm like, now every time I say Mercury and Gatorade. Hey, Mr. Cal, make sure you post your comment. I'm doing good. How are you? But yeah, that's what he says. Make like Mercury's in Gatorade or something, but Mercury's definitely in Gatorade. Okay, so his traits, your next partner's traits. So I feel like they're gonna have a lot of like child at like I don't want to say child attributes, but like they're gonna be very childlike. Very like in touch with their inner child, very fun, very much like it's gonna feel like I don't know, like your next partner is gonna feel like a whirlwind. Like I'm on this romantic with Don Juan and child romance, or child magical. I feel like it's like, what is this? Seeing the potential of scare, beauty, and all possible things and believe in possible. So I feel like this person's going to have a lot of naturally, hey, Andrea, thank you so much. Naturally just optimistic energy with Don Juan. I feel like they're very seductive. Like they're very like, you know, like I'm going to take you beneath my wings. And with the magic, they're going to be like, oh, I love you so much. I also feel like there's a lot of things about magic here. So I feel like this person's going to be very like, woo, like I feel like you're just gonna be like, ah, like it's gonna feel really good, very light. Because I also feel with the engineer ability to create an energy, a practical expression, talent for engineering and design solutions. So I feel like this person is gonna really be very smart, very intellectual. They might sometimes be a little too smart for their own good, so they might overthink a lot, and they might overthink about like, you know, romance and love. Like if you know, like they know how to get someone, period. They know how to get you. They know how to get you. What I see here, you also have vampire. So I feel like they are aware when someone is draining them, but they also could be draining people. So this is like, so it's like, be careful here, because this is like, I don't know, trying to compare this to like a kids cartoon movie. Like who? Oh, you know the guy off of Elsa. Who's that's a movie? Off of Frozen, the first movie of Frozen, right? Where they come in and then you meet what's his name, like Hans or whatever. And you just like, oh my God, he's so cute. Like, oh my God, like, and Anna's in love. She's like, oh my God, this is the man for me. We love each other, we're getting together, but really, he got some ulterior motives. I don't remember the motives he had because it's been a while since I see Frozen, but really he got some stuff. So I feel like this guy is very charming, very nice, very smart, very charming man, very like kid fun to hang out with, but they low-key might just be, you know, taking from you. They could be, and like they could end up with like just taking from the situation. Hey Sophia, cutie patootie. They taking from the situation or making you feel drained, because it's like this person acts on 10 on purpose. So when they leave you, it's almost like you crave their energy so much that you feel like you need to be there with them. You need to hang out with them. So I feel like there might be some double standards. I feel like we were watching a movie from your read. Oh, thanks. I'd like to keep y'all entertained. But I feel like there might be some double standards here when it comes to this, the quality. He might just feel like, you know, like I can flirt with people, but I don't mean it. You know what I mean? But like if you do it, you do mean it. But I do feel like this person will make you feel like just like being around them just makes you content. Like being in their energy is very addicting. But I just feel like also like they're not the best human being. Yeah, unspoken intentions. Look at that. There's like a lot of unspoken intentions here. You have like a venture wait, so this person is a lot of fun, but they might just like be, you know, they might be telling you partial truths. You know, they might not be telling you the whole thing. So I mean, might be giving you mixed signals. So they might just be like, you know, I want to be here, and then like they don't, and you see them out and about partying, and then you're just like, I thought you wanted to be here. They'll be like, yeah, I just was going out with friends, and then they're here. Why do I feel like this is a Gemini? Like this could be like a Gemini energy or Aquarius. I wouldn't be surprised, or even a Sagittarius energy. I get more maybe like it could also be Virgo just because of how analytical this is. But I do feel like this is someone who is like their energy is seductive. They're very just like, hey, like what's going on? But they also have these double standards sometimes when it comes to, you know, what they do versus what you do. They might almost make you crave their energy, so there might be a little bit of limerence here. So I mean, I would pay attention, but I feel like that's kind of the energy of the next partner, is someone who might just have like, they could be jealous, like that's probably why it's that, you know, back and forth. They could just be jealous over you, which is why what did I get? Oh yeah, the double standards came forward. They might be just a jealous person and doesn't know, like can't handle, they can dish it, but they can't take it, basically. But yeah, I hope that helped. Now you're aware. Now you know. All right, next person. Moving forward, back to the top of the chat. Hello, Andrea. Of course you can be added to the list. There is no list. We just comment our questions here. Feel free to post your question and I'll scroll down. No problem, Jennifer. Jennifer's body. No problem, girlfriend. But yes, we're going down. We're going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Sunshine. Let's get the night. We won't remember. I'll be the one. Alexis, are you still here? You better dance. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, you. And then it's Sunshine next. Sunshine was on our previous live. So she or he, I don't know, Sunshine's a girl, boy, sorry, hun, but it would be nice. What's the energy around my marriage? Ooh. Do you have cards for that? I'll just use tarot cards. What's the energy around the marriage? Okay, Sunshine, I didn't know. I didn't want to just say anything. There's, you know, there's so many different pronouns nowadays. I don't know. Hi, God is the way. What's the energy around Alexis's marriage, Spirit? You're stressing about the marriage thing. Oh, what's the energy around your marriage timeline? So you're stressing around the marriage thing. So are you engaged and you're getting married? I just want to clarify so I know how to know. So this is like future marriage. My nose is itchy. Who's they? Your spirits? Your guides? Your family? Like, who's they? Stop. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. What's the energy on my mind? Okay, so what's the energy around Alexis's What's the energy around Alexis's marriage timeline, Spirit? The timeline for her to get married. What's the energy currently? Okay, so I feel like it is on pause. It is on pause. Why is it on pause, Spirit? Why is the energy on pause? 8 of Swords, or the Full reverse, and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, family and friends. Why is it on pause? Why is it on pause? Okay, okay. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. These are not the cards I wanted to use. Do you, Asian thing, yeah. Do you travel, Alexis? I understand. Look, I'm Haitian and they're looking at me like, you're 30. Like, you're washed out. Like, what man's gonna want you now? Do you travel? Okay. So, the energy around it right now is that you may be okay, so Spirit needs you to be open to what's like to finding a partner. So I feel like right now with the 10 of cups here, I feel like, you know, and the Fool in reverse, yes, you are being on pause. And it's because like Spirit's saying this is a great time with the 6 of Wands here for you to be, yeah, that's great for you to be finding someone. I don't think this person that you do find when it comes to marriage is going to be like your normal. I don't think this is going to be at all, especially with discrimination and originality and enterprise. I feel like this person might just be someone of not of Asian descent. It could be just someone of a different nationality, which is probably why it's a little harder for you to find someone. I don't know if you only date that only date Asian descent or whatnot, but I just feel like this is someone from a different culture that maybe you're not looking in, or you don't think like, you know, you can be a part of. But I do feel like there's a sense of like differences here with the Queen of Wands in reverse. I also don't feel like I don't feel like you're in a place right now to take on a relationship. There's something about like your self-confidence when it comes to doing your passions or moving forward in your passions right now. Yeah, you had an Arab ex. Okay, so that was like your first taste of um what's it called, of having someone different, or you know, I don't know if that's the first one, but yeah, I feel like it is someone going to be of a different culture than you are, and I feel like it's going to be also someone who is more yeah, you can ask, you can just post your question, I'm going down the chat. It's going to be someone who is more into just being themselves, and I don't think they're going to be attached to their culture as much, but I think they're going to be more attached to to growing their business, growing their legacy. I think that's very important for you to know. So it's like, what, because they are so important, like important, basically, whoever this is very important. They need you to, like, your guides are like, okay, we need you to know how important you are, because I feel like there could be a possibility of feeling lost in this relationship, in the person where you marry, where if you were to be with them, you would be lost. You would lose yourself if you did not, you know, reach to a part, yeah, to a pinnacle of deciding what you wanted for yourself in here. And that's why I'm like, do you travel? Do you do anything? Because it's like, there needs to be more like going out. Yeah, yawn confirmation. There needs to be more going out, introducing yourself to people, getting more, socializing a little more, because I feel like right now, like kind of what you're doing isn't gonna bring you in this energy of like being like even the beginnings of it. So I feel like Spirit's just like, yeah, it's like there's some avoiding of a tower. Maybe this could be avoiding ending. It's also, I don't know why I heard that instantly. You could be like still talking or texting an ex, or having communication with an ex that also could be blocking you as well. You probably need to cut like some people who aren't just not giving you what you need off, so you can allow this energy to come in. but I do think it's on pause until you get into a place. No, you're fine, Diamond, until you get into a place where you just feel more confident with the Strength card about yourself and what you can offer. And then like this will start to come in. But I see this maybe in the next year, you'll be on that path. Yeah, maybe like around summertime, you'll probably be meeting this person. That's what I'm kind of getting. Yeah, no, I think it's like on pause. Like, yeah, I don't think it's not ever gonna happen. I just feel like there just might be some things you gotta cut off, some money you gotta change around. Maybe you gotta change your hair up a little bit, do some more freeing stuff, like things you always wanted to do. So I always tell people that you know, hun bun, you're all, you know how this works. You commented your question. I'm going down the chat, okay? Of course you can be added. This God is the way. But yeah, no, I feel like there's still things. Yes, you can, Jen. Feel free, guys, you could ask your questions. But I feel like there's like some things you just need to do like for yourself before you get in a relationship. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So before I got into the situation I'm in right now, because my birthday's on Tuesday, so this question is asked every day. Okay. Before I get to what's it called, the person I was with right now, I felt that I was being prepared. No one I talked to worked. I wanted to stop talking to the people that I was talking to. I wanted to cut everybody off. I just wanted some new energy. And then on top of that, I was just not interested. And I could almost feel, like, I don't know how to tell people, but like I could almost feel things were changing. But I wasn't like, I don't want to say like I wasn't paying attention to it. I wasn't like, you know, looking at it. But at the same time, like I wasn't like, I almost like I knew someone was coming. I knew love was coming, but I wasn't really like looking for it. And then it kind of just found me, because the person I feel like, well, I feel like that I'm in love with, who's really like supporting me through the situation I'm going through right now. He's really like great. He's really great. He's really great. And so I'm learning a lot with him. And but I got prepared. Like and I feel like that's what's happening. You're getting prepared to be introduced. And so over the next year, you'll be prepared to be introduced to this person, okay? And so you just go with the flow, keep doing you, stop talking to that ex. So talking to the ex. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. He's the best. I can't complain. I mean, I can complain. I can complain for days because men are annoying, but I can't complain. He's the best. But yeah, I'll move forward. But thank you so much, Alexis, so much. Yeah, you feel like everything's changing. That's how you know. Yeah, he's really great. I really wish like things were different right now, where we can just like come together and everything like right. La, la, la. But you know, I feel like we both have some growing up to do. All right, we're moving forward. We did Jen, we did Sunshine. Are you still here? Sunshine, Sunshine. And then it's, I said Sunshine, Diamond, Mystical. Then after, okay, then we're back on it. So Sunshine, Diamond, Mystical, Andrea, Melancholic, Sunshine, Diamond, Mystical, Andrea, Melancholic. Who else? What's coming towards me? I got you. God is the way. Peach. Jen. I feel like there was someone else too. God is the way. Peach, Jen. And yeah, I think that's it. No, you're fine. You're fine. I just was getting everybody's name. Yeah, sometimes Sunshine, Diamond, Andrea, Melancholic. So we're doing Sunshine. I think you said what's coming towards you, right? Sunshine, what's coming towards you? Thank you, Melancholic. I appreciate it. What's coming towards Sunshine? Let me actually not use these. And guys, if anyone wants to be a moderator, let me know. I have no problem making people moderators because I only got like one right now here. So what's coming towards Sunshine Spirit? Okay, Sophia, you can still comment. I didn't see your name. I remember me saying your name. So Sophia, Sophia, you're actually right after melancholic. I'm sorry, because Andrea, melancholic, and then Sophia. Okay. Then it's Peach Jen. That's why I was like, I knew there was another person. I'm so glad, Sophia, you said something, because I was like, I knew there was another person. Sunshine, you want to help? You can, what's it called? You could be here too, because I only have Diamond. I know Diamond is doing, she's on and off. She be on the phone, and other people, we have things to do. But we can make you a, oop. That's not what I want to do. Okay. All right. You're ready. You're good, Sunshine. What's coming towards Sunshine? What's coming towards Sunshine? Yeah, melancholic. That's fine too. What's coming towards Sunshine? No problem. What's coming towards Sunshine, Spirit? Okay, so Sunshine, you might have a situation where it's asking you to either give grace or be generous towards. I feel like you have a big decision. This could be a decision that you know of, but with secrets here, this could be someone coming towards you with a secret and letting you know, like, hey, I need help here, or I need your assistance, like I need some aid, and you making a decision about that, about doing that with generosity here. This could be like, hold on, let me see. What is this? What is this? Ooh. Yeah, riches, intuition. Okay, so maybe like, I don't know if you just came by some money, or people just know you got it like that. But Spirit's saying like you are someone who is blessed, like with not, I don't even want to say money, just like abundant. Like Spirit's like you are blessed with abundant white lifestyle, and you might have someone who comes to you who asks you for help with something. And Spirit's just like, be patient with this person, because you might want to innately say no and be like, oh, like I don't have the time, I don't, what's it called, thank you guys so much for commenting, I don't have the time, I don't have this, I don't have that. So Sunshine, I feel like it, like weird, because whatever this is, it's just like Spirit wants you to be excited that you have this opportunity coming to you, because it's just like you might not feel like you have the time to put into this, but Spirit's just like you put into it, and then you gain from this. You gain. And this could not, it doesn't even have to be family, or no, it could be family. It doesn't necessarily have to be family or some person or friends or whatnot. This could be just like a situation where you just don't gain from this, because you're just doing this out the kindness of your own heart. You're like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and then you do. Like your intuition brings you abundance. Your intuition brings you that, and like Spirit's just like, you do have the abundance to be there to do this. It's like you do have the way to change. Sophia, I'm not sure if you forgot anybody either. But I feel like people come to you because you are someone who's very practical. You're very straight up. Hey, Ari, you're very straight up. You're drama free. But I feel like you, like I said, at first you might not be wanting to help this situation and put into the situation, but I feel like essentially you're going to be abundant. There might be some drama. There might be some drama with this. I usually help when I can, not now, not extra funds though. Yeah, I don't, it might not be extra funds, but like, that's what I'm saying. It could be where like you give someone money, or you're like, okay, well, here you go. Here's like $100, right? And then they come back to you and they're like, thank you so much for this 100. it actually made me win the I don't know, the slots. I won the slots, and so here's 500. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like something like that where you don't think it's going to bring abundance. Not saying it has to be money, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be money, but it's just like I'm just using like money as kind of like we both we here, you know what I mean? But I just feel like it's something where like you have to make this decision, like okay, like okay, we're just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. We'll see how it goes. It's fine. And then you listen to your intuition, and not only do you listen to it, you get blessed from this with riches. You get blessed from this choice. And so it's just like, just have patience here, because maybe like it might feel like nothing's gonna change, or I just messed up, or maybe this is a scam. But eccentricity, I feel like essentially you're going to see like it's not a scam, and you're gonna be really excited at like with excitement, eccentricity, you're gonna be really excited, be like wow. And it might even cause some problems, like you like just like with however this goes down. It's like I don't even know, like maybe like it could be like, you know, you offer to take someone, like someone asks you to bring them somewhere, like to a club or something, and you're like, you know, I don't want to go, and they're like, come in, I have a section, like, and I'm just using this for what's it called, and then you go in, they have a section, you go to their section, and like, you know, what's it called, I don't know, Katy Perry's there, I don't know, I'm just using random people, Katy Perry is sitting in that section, and I'm like, what the fuck, Katy Perry, that's Katy Perry, Katy Perry, and you're like, oh my god, hey Katy Perry, like, you know what I mean? It's just like something where you're just like, I did not expect this to happen. Or like, you know, you go out and someone's just like, oh, can you give me $5 for scratch off? And you're like, here's $5 for scratch off. And you're like, oh, I'll just buy one too. Or they buy two, they give you one, and then you win $100 on scratch off. It feels like that. Like you do something and you just follow your intuition. It's very mindless, and you get blessed because you do it. And like, it's almost like some people around you are like, that's not fair. Like that's she shouldn't have all that. But yeah, no, I'm just like, that's kind of how what's going on. But seriously, just like be patient, because I feel like when this does happen, I feel like you might not at first, you might not like want to, or you might not feel like it's going to give you anything. But with yeah, venture ways, you're going to get something out of this. So I wouldn't be too worried. Just know like you might like someone's ask for help might just be a blessing in disguise. Okay, that's what they want to let you know. Thank you guys so much for being moderators. Diamond, you are next. What was Diamond's question? It was something about your ex-husband. Hey, Leandra, you're back. Leandra, you said there's 2 more. Thank you so much. So we're gonna do Diamonds really quick, because Diamond has been waiting and she's been moderating, and I really appreciate her. And then we're gonna do you, Leandra. So Sophia, don't tell me it messed up again. Guys, am I still here? Please tell me I'm still here. Is everything okay? I just saw like flinch a little bit, and I was like, oh my god, please don't tell me I messed up again. Okay, Diamond, what's your question? Who my second husband? Who will be my next future second husband? Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. And guys, I think I'm gonna do like members. Do you guys feel like you would be a part of a membership if I could do like members only private readings, where it's just like maybe just the members, not like everyone else, and then you guys could just rapid fire readings? Would you guys like that? Because I know there's like a lot of people who have members here. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna use these cards for your second 100. No problem, Sunshine. I appreciate you for wanting to help me out. All right, let's see. Who will my future second husband be? Who is Diamond's future second husband? Who is Diamond's future second husband? Who is Diamond's? And guys, make sure you're liking the video. Who is Diamond's future second husband, spirit? Who is Diamond's future second husband? Who is Diamond's future? Oh, Jen wasn't added to the list. So it's God is the way, then Jen, then Peach. Who is Diamond's future husband? Who's Diamond's future husband, Spirit? Thank you so much, Melancholic. And then Andrea is next. All right. So this person, your future husband, your second husband, they're going to be like a bully. Like, and it's not to you, but to the people around you. Like, if someone doesn't treat you right, they're going to tell them like, hey, you got to treat my diamond right, because that's my diamond. Like, that's my person. She's a star. Do you see her? They're really going to tell you like, you have to up for yourself, or you got to do certain things. Like, they're not gonna let an excuse, like, these are the type of person who's not gonna let you have excuses. Like, if you are supposed to get up in the morning, you know, take a shower, do your hair and makeup, and then after that go to somewhere, and you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't feel like doing that today, they're gonna be like, you told yourself you're gonna do it, so go do it. So what, like, what's the hold up? And I feel like that's kind of where that's coming from. Like, they're letting you know that's how this person is. It also, they might have a lot of fear when it comes to like vocalizing how they feel. So know that I don't feel like it's the shadow side really, but I feel like with this, they confront a lot of things, but they might be afraid to vocalize everything they're feeling when it comes to just their feelings. But I also see priest. It says facilitates spiritual communication, serves as a channel to spiritual energy. So I do think they're going to be a tapped in individual, not necessarily a priest, but I do feel like they're going to take time to understand spirituality. They're going to know about spirituality. They're going to communicate with you about different parts of spirituality, about how they were introduced to spirituality. I feel like that's big for them. They also have, like, you have poet, so express your soul insight. So this person, they may not be able to speak like about their feelings, but they'll say it to you in different ways. Like, you'll see it in the different kinds of ways they tell you. So it's just like, they might not say I love you, but they'll say that my heart burns for you like 1,000 suns. You know what I mean? And you'll be like, oh my God, that's so cute. But like, or he'll say like, you know, I don't really like this person. He's like, but this person, you know, just takes the cake. Like, it's just like using, instead of like making everything like, I'm in love with you, I love you so much. It's very much like, what did my person say one time? I think we were coming home one time and I was driving by where we live, because he lives not too far from me, and he was like, oh, look at where we first laid eyes on each other. And I was like, excuse me? Like, where we first laid eyes on each other? Like, what's going on here? So I feel like it's going to be something like that. He expresses his soul in symbolic language, so it's going to be very symbolic to him. Even like the music he listens to is going to be very symbolic. The music he sends you, like the things he's interested, is going to be very symbolic to how he likes you, or what he wants from you, or what he wants, period. He's just very, like, I feel like a deep soul. There's a very deep person. Are you a Scorpio, Diamond? I forgot what sign you are, but I feel like this is a deep person who has a lot of deep feelings. And I also feel like they're which is not the best quality to have, but like, I guess they like that you, yeah, that's what I was about to say. It feels like this is like a very watery energy too. So I'm like, they feel like also like they like the fact that you lean on them, but they also can lean on you. I feel like this person has a lot of needs, a lot of wants, and they do everything by themselves, but I feel like they're really looking for someone who can provide, like, you know, just like some time to them where they can lean on you. They also have like, they also really know how to have excuse me, a healthy relationship. I think they're good on that. They know how to to provide a healthy relationship. They know how to be in a healthy relationship. I think the only thing that does concern me is like they might conceal deep fears sometimes, and may like go off the deep end sometimes, and may say things they don't mean or do things they don't say. But I don't think they're ever going to be too much. I think it's more or less like they're going to help you toughen up a little bit. Like they're gonna say something and then you're gonna be like, that's not, like, you can't say that to me. It's not only like they're going to show you how to stand up for yourself, but you are going to stand up for yourself in this connection. And it's like you guys just feel good together. Hey, listen, stuff, how are you? So you have servant. Are they like, but ultimately they love to be around you. They're delighted to be around you and help you out and like take care of you. They're not even thinking about it. Like they might do it to the point, which is why I'm like, I feel like this is a water energy, because they do this like where they can they might be taking care of you so much where like they distract themselves from their life, and that's where it's just like you're gonna be like, oh, like you got to work on yourself and do stuff for yourself too. But I feel like ultimately, like their whole thing is taking care of you, making sure they are spiritually aware, making sure they're in a healthy relationship, and also letting people know not to mess with them. That's the big thing, that like a lot of people can't mess with them, can't be tamed. I don't know why I heard that. Can't be tamed, can't be named. Mr. Cal, thank you so much for being here. You know, it's so much easier with the list. I hope that helped, Diamonds. I hope that helps. But would y'all, would you, oh, wait, no. We're doing Leandra's. Leandra, I forgot. She donated. Leandra to Cash App. Okay, cool. Got you, Leandra. Post your first questions. I don't know. Oh my God, is it raining outside right now? Why do I feel like I hear that it's raining? Oh my God, if it's raining, I'd be so mad. No, it's not raining. Okay, I was about to say. Can I please know? No problem, Diamond. Can I please know what's next in my finances? Oh my God. I see you, Mr. Kel. Leandra donated, so after her donation, we're gonna move to you, okay? It's okay. No problem. Can I please know what's next in my finances for Leandra? What's next in finances for Leandra? What's next in finances for Leandra? Guys, make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well so you can know when I come on. You know, hit that notification bell. What's next for Leandra in finances? What's next in Leandra and their finances? What's next for Leandra? So, are you currently, Leandra, in like, are things a little tight right now? Or are you just trying to stack? Yeah, creative. There's just a list right now, hon. Okay, Diamond, I got you. Yeah. So I feel like, so you have persistence. And so that you know that your hard work is getting recognized by your guides. Like it's saying like whatever you're working on now will win the respect of others. Just know like that you're going to win whatever this is. Like, I don't know why I'm saying win, but you're going to be able to get to the place you're going through. So don't think it's not noticed, because people, which is interesting that persistence is right under recognition, because it talks about like your efforts have not gone unnoticed and success is around the corner, and then you have recognition right on top of it. So like your guides are recognizing that you are persisting with this, and so they do they acknowledge that, but they're also saying follow through with this and making sure like you know you keep consistent, because that's where things could probably hit more stagnant. You have writer and counselor here, which is really interesting too, because I feel like maybe like you might need to start writing down your manifestations, like, or writing down what you want, and more in visualizing a lot of the things that you need or you want in yourself, or you want in in your life, because I feel like maybe you're just like, oh, I want to get this organized, and you're having it all in your head, or maybe you're jotting it down, but like be specific, write down like I need to do this day, or I need to do that, and really set up a plan for yourself. And also it says on this card like psychic work or energy healing may appeal to you, so it's just like you might have to do some psychic unblocking to unblock some of these like just yeah, Leandra, these blocks that you have when it comes to finances, because I feel like maybe sometimes you might go, and then you might get a little discouraged when it comes to that, and then you're like, oh well, I could just do A, B, C, and D with this, and then you're just like, I'm back to go. So when it comes to your manifestations, you might need to incorporate more of a physical element or a magical element, and let me know, because I could always do a money candle for you guys. I do spell work, so if anybody would like a money or prosperity burn, you feel free to let me know, because they do offer them. They work 100%. Like I mean, look at me. They definitely work. I wouldn't be able to afford everything I'm afford if my money spells did not work. Believe me, they work. So let me know if that's ever something you're interested in, Leandra. But you also have like they're saying that like right now, like you have a talent, and you're turning that into money, and so you just need to trust right now that you're on the right path when it comes to organizing everything. Like things will get better progressively, you're going to make more money, but spirits like you really need to trust that this is happening for you, and like really start to really write down what you want to come in your life, and being more specific, and maybe even using spiritual help to help you, because or other help to help you, because it just seems like you might just have some blockages that you might not be paying attention to, and this could be like just like limitations in your own mind or sense of self. Yeah, with mixed signals here, I'm not reading this as someone else, I'm reading this as like kind of you might be selling the universe mixed signals about what you want, what you need. Maybe like today you're like, oh, I want to I don't know, I want to pay this off, and then like get this, and then save money here, invest in this, and then after you do that, like 3 days later, you're like, you know what? Let me just sell that really quick, do this and that, and it's kind of not following like a plan, even though it's like you are following a plan. It doesn't feel like it's like I don't want to say like there's no goal, because I feel like there is a goal, but like there needs to be more action towards that goal, more definite action towards that goal, and more grounding action towards that goal. So let's see. You have doubts. Yeah, you're doubting this. Testing limits. So I feel like you're testing your limit here on this, and facade of concern. So you maybe like this, I don't think it's a facade though. I feel like you might be when it comes to your finances, you might feel like this is a like, you know, you have to do more. Okay, so with facade of concern, I feel like it's more or less like you putting on like you knowing you're in a good spot, but you having that lack still, like feeling that lack, like feeling like, I have to do more, I have to do this, I have to do that. So like Spirit's telling you get more precise on what you want and what you need. And that's when things will start coming in. That's when things will start really coming in. And like I said, if you ever want to do a candle burn, you can do a burn by yourself. But if you ever wanted to do a candle burn, I do offer them. They're there is a 7-day candle that I burn here with me. I do the whole thing by myself, and then I send you the 7-day candle burn, and then we read the candle wax, and then you're also with me. We do it for 7 days. But no, if that's ever something you're interested in. But Spirit's telling you to trust, have faith in the situation, have faith that things will work out in the way you need to work out, and just take your time. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, start journaling, start manifesting in that kind of way, and really like knowing that you can draw in this money, you can move the way you need to move, but you need to just get more specific about what you want. You have Sisterhood of the Rose, so again, the beauty and devotion. I think we talked about this earlier. You're coming more into your divinity, which is why you're getting things together. You're fixing things, is because you're coming more into this divinity. Look, you're birthing new creations. This is birthing a new age, so you're birthing new creations. You're dreaming of a new world. You're bringing in this new version, or this new I got heard like time paradigm. But it's also saying have fun and enjoy yourself during this time. Like don't be so hard on yourself about like not meeting your goals, but at the same time like be a little rigid about what you want. Okay, I hope that helped. Let me know, Miss Leandra. Feel free to post your second question. And then we're moving forward to Mystical. No problem, hon. I'm glad it helped. And then I think after creative, I think I'm gonna hop off, okay? So we're gonna close down the free list, y'all. I don't know. I just got instantly sad. And then I'm like, oh, you know, we're kind of been on for a while. I think I should hop off soon. Mystical, or not Mystical, it's Leandra's second. I know, Peach Peach. The list is right up there. You got a couple people ahead of you. How will my life partner feel about me? Okay. How will Leandra's... No, it's fine. It's okay. I just like, I don't know why. It just came to my head. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like, that's going on. I'm like, I should probably hop off soon. So we're just going to close the list so I can go back to what's going on. So how will Leandra's life partner feel about her? How will Leandra's life partner feel about them? How will Leandra's life partner feel about them? Okay. Oh God. I feel like your life partner, you're gonna shake up some things in their life. They're not going to know very much when it comes to you. I feel like when it comes about like what they want in a partner, I don't think they're either not looking for it, or they just don't think it's gonna happen. They don't think they're going to get a partner. So with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's just like they're just like, oh my God, like there's just no way, like like they're like, there's just no way that this person is in my life. The Tower, like it just feels like you changed their whole life, their whole outlook on things. And with the Ten of Swords, it's like they're really going to be nervous about like maybe telling you the truth, but it's not like telling you a lie. Like they never telling you a lie. The list is up top. It's in the chat, guys. But they're not gonna tell you a lie. It's like it's gonna give them, they're gonna know like they can't just tell you anything. They have to tell you the truth. They have to give you the whole information. Like they can't just come any kind of way. It's like you turned their whole life around. Like how they're gonna feel about you. You're turning their whole life around. Yeah. You're completely changing everything they know about partnerships. They're ending a lot. Like that's how they're gonna feel about you, is that you turned their whole life. Like you changed their life. That's what I'm getting, is that you changed their life. You changed my life for the better. You changed my life. Like, I don't see it. They don't do anything toxic anymore. They're not giving to situations that don't serve them. They're not even going, I don't even see them going to talk to people or whatnot. They're solely focused on healing themselves so they can be the best version of you, for you. Yeah, you have the moon here and the 9 of Wands in reverse. So I feel like a part of them is going to feel, like this is like, it's like what's hidden to you is like they're gonna feel like this, it's so easy to be around you, like it's not stressful, but like they're not gonna tell you that, like that everything is collapsing because of you. They're gonna say like, oh, this is such a lighthearted energy, like everything is so great, I'm not stressed, but in reality they're stressed. Like they're like, oh my god, how am I gonna take care of this person, how am I do this, I have to stop talking to these people, I have to stop talking with that person. Like it's just like, but you're not gonna know about any of that. To you, it's gonna look like that they're just kind of coasting. Like there's no problems, there's no issues. You're probably not gonna find out until later that that's how they feel. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Like, yeah, to you, you're gonna feel like I feel like they're gonna think that you're a delulu because it's like, how does she not know I'm stressed? But in your mind, you're like, da, 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 da. This is so great. I love this man. But I feel like they're going to be stressed because you have literally changed their whole life for the better. And that's just kind of how it starts. Oh yeah, I got you, hon. That's kind of how it starts. Like they're just like, you changed my life for the better. 6 of Fire in reverse. Like you changed my life for the better. I don't think they saw a future with someone. 6 of Wands in reverse. I don't think they thought this would ever happen. So with the 2 of Cups, they're excited to start on this new journey with you. They just didn't think it was gonna happen for them. That's kind of how they feel about you. Look, the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. This came out in reverse. So they might have had a situation where someone was very like cutthroat. Like they put them down. They didn't, like, they made it seem like this also could be Leandra, someone who might have like connections. I'm not saying that they do have kids, but this is someone who probably went out with someone who had kids, or went out with someone who had pets, or somebody that they're connected to. Or like they might have their person might have stepkids. Just the way I'm seeing these owls in here, it just gives me like of a guardian protecting these owls. So, but I feel like this person was very judgmental. They did not see the truth in what like they were doing. It's like, you know, a queen to an emperor, where like this emperor is like taking care of so much stuff and doing things, you know, and moving these just moving in ways, and this queen is like, well, why aren't you helping? Why aren't you taking care of this? And then, you know, the Emperor is like, I've never seen this in this card before. So he's like, I'm trying to figure out the circle of life. Like, I'm trying to bring abundance here. I'm trying to rebirth. I'm trying to create something here. Like, and you're making it seem that I don't want to be here, but I feel like this person does, but it's just like, it just didn't work out. So I just think that's what they're emphasizing. Yeah, it didn't work out. The world in reverse. They just knew, but they also felt like the Hierophant, that maybe this also could be someone they were married to or in a long-term commitment with and then left. But I do feel like whoever this person is, they just didn't think it could happen again. They just didn't think they could be in a relationship again. They could be in a marriage again. They could be with someone again. So you coming into their life really shows them like this is happening. I do see them taking it slow with the Knight of Pentacles. They're going to take it slow with you. But I feel like ultimately with the Sun, like this is something they really, really want with you. Like, I just feel like it's not really telling me more, because I feel like they want to push on to the fact that you are someone who they're going, like, just has changed their life forever for the good. And they're going to move forward in that energy of like, I am Leandra's, I'm with this person, and they make me a better human being. All right, let me get some energy. Ari, yeah, we can add you. I'm headed off soon just because it's 7:50 and we still got a couple more people. Very soon, and flirt. So I feel like this person is going to be a flirt. You guys might go through, like, you might get together and something might happen and you guys might separate, but I feel like this is someone who definitely wants to be with you. Yeah, romantic feelings. I feel like it's someone who definitely wants to work on things with you, grow with you, be with you. But yeah, I think this is definitely someone who just wants to be with you. Like, they don't want, they just know that you have changed their life, you know. That's just kind of how it's going. They know that you have changed their life forever, and they will never be the same. All right. Thank you so much, Leandra, for donating. I appreciate it. Of course. And then we're moving on to melancholy. We're going to Mystic. And then after Ari, we are closed. Guys, I love y'all, but can we close the free list? Because your girl, I'm supposed to leave in like 10 minutes. It's supposed to be 5 to 3, or 5 to 8, 3 a.m. And we passed that time. So it's fine. We could do it today, but next time I can't do anybody. You can post that list, melancholic. That's fine. No problem, Leandra. Thank you so much for donating. I appreciate you. Just because I gotta get out of here. How is Dee feeling about Mystical? That's my ass be talking. I be talking. How is Dee feeling about Mystical? Are you guys in communication? And is this a what's it called? A relationship that you're asking about, or you're in separation? Okay. That's what I got. That's what I'm like, let me ask. How they feel about you is here's my, I don't want to be honest. So they are they don't really have very good feelings about you. I feel like Ace of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, they really don't see this moving anywhere. They don't see this growing anywhere, and I feel like they're kind of leaving this with the Eight of Cups, and they're moving on to something different with the Chariot. So I feel like right now they're kind of just leaving this where it is, and they're moving on to something else. Six of Wands. I feel like they couldn't win here. There's something about winning. They could not win here. Yeah, the Two of Wands. It's like they couldn't win or move forward here, and so they kind of just decided to walk away. And I don't really think they tried very hard. But I know this talks about, maybe they felt like there was just not enough communication about what quote unquote really happened. I'm not sure what that means. But to balance it out, so you're not like, you guys aren't like going back and forth or feeling bad. I feel like they kind of are just like, you know what, I'm just gonna remove myself and move on to something that supports me more or makes me feel better. But like I said, I don't really feel like anything like serious happened to make this person move away. I feel like this kind of was like what they wanted, and they kind of like got it, which is weird to me. The Three of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I really don't feel like they already saw this moving forward with you. And so like whatever this situation was, it gave them a reason. And that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, it's like, oh, like, I don't want to, like, this is just too much. Let me leave and go start something else different. But it's just like, I just kind of don't see them. I don't see them ever wanting to move forward here in this. Like, I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, maybe they put in some effort at the beginning, like, and it just wasn't grounded enough. Yeah, Three of Swords. They came back, but I couldn't trust him. Yeah, no, I wouldn't, because their intention isn't to be with you. Like, their intention was to come in and see if you were still hurt. Three of Swords. I feel like they just realized, like, you know, they don't really want this. Yeah, Five of Cups. Like, I don't really see them hurt about this. I think they're feeling like you're gonna be fine. Or they're looking for someone. They're going to go to someone different. But I don't see them really taking time. Yeah, I feel like trust your intuition here. There's a reason why this didn't work out with the Three of Cups in reverse. But yeah, I don't feel like that person really wanted to really come together and do anything. I think they just kind of wanted to come in and out, you know. But it's Mercury. Mercury's in Gatorade, so I'm not surprised. Well, Mr. Cal, thank you so much. Andrea, we'll talk about Hector. If you're still here, Andrea, thank you so much for being here. And guys, if you want any private readings, check my description on how to sign up for a 15-minute with me one-on-one like this. But Carlos, well, no, I said Hector. His name's Carlos. Why did I say Hector? There's my boyfriend, Carlos the Leo. Why is my boyfriend Carlos the Leo? He's been blowing me off since the past weekend. This weekend, he said he hasn't said anything to me. Oh, I think... Oh, wow, look at that. You know, I didn't know if you guys know I'm a little psychic. Let me stop. But, yeah, that was weird. Interesting. Let's see what's going on between Andrea and Carlos. Why has Carlos not said anything to Andrea? There's really no reason. Yeah, I mean, he could, like... I think he's upset that you didn't say anything to him. Have you been talking to him? Maybe, maybe, you know, you never know. Have you been reaching out to him? J-Lo Sheen, okay. How do I check my Venmo again? Got you. Have you been reaching out to him, Andrea? Yeah. Because there seems like there's something like... Because I remember, like, telling you about this and, like, there was a surprise. But there seems like there's some hurt here about, like, this situation. I got the devil in reverse. So, like, it doesn't seem like there's any problems, but there's hurt from, like, he's hurt by you. That's why I'm like, have you been reaching out to him? Because it's like, it seems like you don't notice, or he feels like you don't care. 5 of Swords in reverse, or the King of Swords in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily feel like he's not talking to you. Hold on, I want to look up something. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to overcome. They still have hope. Okay, they still have hope here, but I feel like it's like they just feel like you didn't notice something, or you didn't notice something that they have been doing, or what they have been. I feel like they're still gonna be in this hermit mode. 8 of Swords here. I feel like they're delusional a little bit about this, but I do feel like they still have something that they want to tell you. Ace of Cups in reverse, though, I don't feel like they're opening up to it, though. I think they're really just trying to focus on themselves. Page of Fire, I do see them reaching out to you, but it's very, like, childish. It's very... it might not be like what you want. Like, it might not just be like, oh, this is why I was gone. Or it's more like, hey, how are you doing? I miss you, like, you know, let's hang out. And I think, like, you're probably gonna be like, no, we got to talk about this. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like if they come to you very, you know, act very surface until, like, you bring them in and then stab them. So I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I don't see here that they want to break up with you, or they want to end things, or they're with other people. This really feels just personal, like personal problems that they have with themselves, personal problems with they have with you, and things that they're getting ready to do. Like, I don't see a third party here. Yeah, I mean, they could want to walk away from the relationship, but it's because, like, it's probably just because, like, he hasn't even answered me back today. It's like, he just feels like you don't care about him. That's just what it feels like. Like, hold on, let me check something else, because it just feels like you don't care. I just wish... these cards are not my... I've used these cards before, but I use the other cards, the colorful ones, a lot. So sometimes with these ones, I just have to make sure I'm reading them right. 9. because I know what I'm getting, but can we just not? Yeah. I feel like maybe, okay. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, they're just like, they feel like this is not stable. Maybe they've, you know, this brings different, they feel like this is just not stable. This is not stable for you guys to do. I wasn't gonna say that I didn't get that energy, but with the Eight of Cups here, that is the walking away card. So they might not be financially stable right now in the best financial price, and they might be focusing on things superficial. You know, I get exactly what's going on. And I feel like I still shouldn't tell you. But I feel like, if I'm being honest, do you want to know like what's going on? How long have you been Hector? How long have you and Carlos been going out, Andrea? Because I felt this the last time. Because what I'm feeling is that when I read you last time, I felt like he wanted, yeah, like, again, that's why I was like, I feel like he wanted to propose to you. This is why, like, what he's thinking, like, he needs to propose to you. That's what I was getting last time. Like, this was the surprise. He was getting ready to propose to you. I just feel like he feels not stable currently to do that, to like be in the place you were. You started August. Yeah, to be in the place you were before. Oh, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. They want to be with you, the Sun. They want to do things with you. I just feel like this, which is why I'm like, what energy are you trying to tell me? But that's what it was. It was like they have no problem with you, but at the same time, they're upset that you're not noticing. They're upset that like you don't get it, like you're not gonna understand, and so they feel like maybe we should leave the situation. I need to take some more time to myself. I do see them coming towards you, but it's gonna be in a way where it's gonna be like a little childish or a little surface level, and then like you're supposed to have that conversation. But ultimately, I feel like that's what it is. It's like they're not stable enough to handle this relationship, because ultimately they want to be with you long term. They're gonna propose to you again, but they don't know if they're able to, and that's why they're taking a step back. I don't know if like the conversation beforehand, you got like you hinted towards wanting to get proposed to again or wanting to get engaged again. But that's kind of what they're feeling. That's why I was like, why are you mad at her? Like, what did she do? Like, what's going on? But that it's probably just mad at the situation, you know. I hope that what's it called? And JLo Sheen, hey girl. We're gonna do you next. Let's get. No, we haven't talked. Maybe you talked about it to some other people. I don't know, because there just seems to be some animosity towards you, which I feel so weird about. Like, it's like, why is there animosity there? What should Andrea talk to? Guidance for Andrea about Carlos, Spirit. Guidance for Andrea about Carlos. Guidance for Andrea about Carlos. Okay, so you have attraction, separation that you guys going. You deserve love, calling in your soulmate, and make the effort. So I feel like you just need to put in, like, keep going here. Like, you guys are gonna get separated. I just feel like this person is going through it when it comes to their mental state. They're blaming you. They're blaming everybody around them. They want to propose to you. There's really nothing that you did, nor do I see, like, again, a leaving energy other than the fact of them not feeling stable enough to be in the relationship. So yeah, I hope that helped. It was kind of confusing at first because his energy's all over the place, but we reeled it in. JLo Sheen. Can I get a reading about my person? Can. I'm curious about their energy towards me. Gotcha, JLo Sheen. Kian's energy towards JLo Sheen. Kian's. I hope that helped, Andrea. Kian's energy towards JLo Sheen. Kian's energy. Now, JLo Sheen, that's what I thought. Are you guys talking? Are you guys together? Oh, no problem, hun. Andrea. Yeah. So about Kian, I feel like how she's feeling towards you currently is that, you know, I think they're looking in a different direction with the Fool here and the Eight of Wands reverse. I don't feel like either they're looking in a different direction or they're not feeling confident to come forward towards you. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Fool, the Knight of Water, and the Wheel of Fortune. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to. I just don't feel like right now they're not feeling very confident about talking to you. I feel like they're on to different endeavors in their life, honestly. Yeah, Four of Water. I feel like, yeah, they're kind of looking at the situation with you and them, and they're kind of like, Four of Cups is very just like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work out. I don't know if this is really what I want. I don't know if this is what I need. I feel like with the Nine of Cups, they would like to bring more just enthusiasm and emotion towards this, and they're even called to with the Wheel of Fortune, but I just don't think I don't see them making a step forward towards you. I think they're really just trying to manifest things in their own life. I think that's really important to them right now, is manifesting some things in their own life. I don't know why. Like, can we talk about, let's see, what's the tea for this, Spirit? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they're being very protective over themselves. And that's kind of what I was getting. Because it seems like they're kind of just putting this off right now. But like they do have a desire for you with unspoken desires. And they feel like you're very authentic. But I don't like they like this connection. But with protective shell, I feel like they're protecting themselves from this. And they're just like, you know, I'm just gonna go somewhere else because whatever has happened occurred in the past, they just don't feel comfortable with. Anything else on the situation, Spirit? Yeah, pretending to be fine. So they're definitely just not okay. Unspoken tensions. Yeah, I feel like they're not trying to talk to you about this at all, at all, at all, at all. They're really not trying to focus on you. Oh, it's him, Kian. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're not trying to talk to you about this. They're not trying to. I feel like they like you. You know what I mean? They want to be with you. I feel like they see things with you, but they're just not trying to. They're not trying to do that. Pretending to be fine, unspoken touchy. Yeah, I don't think they're trying to do that. I've rejected him multiple times since 2017 because I demanded him to prove. You see a third party. When I said that, this came inside out playing both sides. So someone is trying to appease everyone. So they could have someone else they're talking to, or just they are trying to appease like everybody in their circle. And they might just, yeah, bad influence. So this doesn't necessarily have to be a person that they're seeing. This could be just like a friend. That is just like, you know, don't waste your time on this person. You know, this person is not, it's just waste. They feel ultimately like you are their space, but it's really that their inner circle. It's their inner circle that's speaking bad on you. And they're kind of just taking that. They're just like, yeah, no, don't waste your time on this person. Don't do it. It seems like just the people around them are the problem. So yes to a third party, no to it being a romantic interest. This could also be just like maybe some of their family could be saying anything here, something here. Yeah, but I feel like this person has they have motives, and they're like, as you can see, after you keep asking him to prove it, like he doesn't. So I feel like the motives are unmasking, like what the fuck is wrong with his inner circle having beef with me? Look, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I just feel like that's kind of what happened. Maybe they're jealous of you. This could be jealous. Okay. Jealous of you, or like they may feel like you're not a good influence on this person. But I just feel like that's kind of where this, like, I'm just going to leave this alone and I'm going to do my own thing over here. I don't really want to focus on this right now. So yeah. Do you have another question? I'm gonna have to head out of here soon. How many more people we got? Oh, let's see. Here. Any advice? Yeah. I feel like this person is codependent. I feel like you're going to have something else with someone, but they're saying release your ex. Release your ex. Yeah. I feel like this person's codependent on you, and to release them. I feel like you're going to have something with someone else down the line, but it's not with this person. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't reach out either. That energy is weird. Oh my God, my nose is so itchy. Hey, is it Tierna? Tierna, my list is closed for tonight, but if you would like to subscribe and hit the notification bell, I will be back on, not tomorrow because I'm going to the hospital to see my dad, but the next day. No problem, J. Lusheen. Did you only donate for one? Why did I think you donated for two? Oh yeah, you only donated for one. Okay, cool. We're going next. I'm doing okay. How are you? Melancholic. Are you here still? Oh yeah, you are here. Post your question, Melancholic. We'll bang out this free list and then get out of here. And we're going to do no donations too because I really need to go. I need to figure out how to stop that because I hate when it stops. No problem, hun. Tierna. Tierna, no, I'm closed for the night. I'm sorry. I'm just really tired and I have to get out of here. Can I please know but come, like I said, hit the notification bell. Come back, not tomorrow, but Sunday, and I should be available, okay? Can I please know what I don't see coming in love, November? No problem, hun. Love you too. What doesn't Melancholic see coming for them in November? What doesn't Melancholic see coming for them in November? What doesn't Melancholic see coming for them in love? What's coming for them in love in November? In love. It's the second time I got that. I feel like you might have someone who's really trying to get on your good side with eccentricity. You might meet someone at a bar or at a party or something like that. This could be like I don't know why I heard Christmas party, which is interesting. So it might not just be for November. This might be November into December. You might meet someone at a party or Christmas party or just at a event that you are having thoughts about. Like I feel like with devotion and fortune, I feel like you feel like this is a good pair. Oh wow, accusations on the back too. I feel like this is a good pair for you. You feel like really like, okay, like this is a nice person. They're courting you. They're trying to acquire you. They're trying to talk to you and get to know you. And I feel like you feel very abundant with fortune here and devotion. I feel like this person is putting in the work. Yeah, you feel fulfilled. Putting in the work, and so you're submitting a little bit. You're like, okay, let's allow this person to lead me. Let's allow like certain things to happen. Let's see how things go. I feel like they're telling you like you be very independent when you do come around this person, because I feel like this person has like, I don't want to say has their own life, like you don't have a life, but I do feel like they have a full life. Yeah. Oh, that's great. They have a full life. And so like the more you show that you are independent, the more that this person is going to be interested. So I have drama here. So this might be like someone's like cousin or friend or whatnot. It might be a little bit like the person you were talking to might just be a little scandalous. And I don't want to say scandalous in the sense of like you can't talk to them. I just think like it's just gonna get around a little bit. That this person is courting you, they're trying to acquire you, they're trying to look at you. You know, it just might be a little chit chat. Like, you were like, did you see such and such? Yeah, he just came home and he's already talking to such and such. You know, it's just like, yeah, honestly. So I feel like it's going to be a little drama, but I feel like there's going to be a decision here where you guys just start to see each other. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna start to see each other. It's gonna feel very fun, very energetic. It might be like you guys will be in public a lot, but you might just like this might just be the beginning of like seeing someone and talking to somebody and just seeing how they are and what they want. I think this is your forever person? I mean, it could be. But I feel like they are with confession, letting you know how they feel. They think that you're amazing. They want to get to know you. I feel like with ego check, I feel like you both are going to be like, it's like, what do you do? Well, what do you do? Like, where do you live? Well, what do you live? What do you know? Well, what do you know? Like, it's very much like you guys are going to be scratching each other's brain. And I feel like that's going to be really fun because at first you're going to be like, is this person, like, can they lead up to me? But I feel like ultimately they can. But you have path unknown, so I feel like you guys are still going to be creating a movement right now. Like it's like when you guys meet is kind of when things will unfold, but you do have past life echoes, so know that like this is kind of like a past life connection. Now, not all past life connections are your soulmate. So, you know, take that like with like, okay, you're supposed to meet this person for a reason. There's a lesson, and you know, just hope for the best. Because sometimes we're supposed to meet a person so they can break our heart and we can never meet them again. You know, and I'm not saying that's that person because I didn't get that, but I'm saying be aware. It's okay. I just want to get a little freaky. I just want to get freaky with you. What has the song? That song on TikTok, I'm your nasty dancer, dancing for money. That's all I heard all day today. But yes, I hope that helped, melancholic. Let me know if that resonated. I'm going to pull some love oracle cards for you. Anything melancholic needs to know about love, spirit. Yeah, look, you have some new love coming in. Look at that. We don't even need more cards. New love coming in. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So you have some new love coming in. If that does not confirm everything you just said, I don't know what did. All right. Thank you so much, Melancholic, also for being a moderator. I really appreciate everyone who's been here and helping. God is aware. You still here? And then Jen. God is the way. Are you here? And then Jen is next. Peach, Sophia, Creative, and then Ari, who is still here. Because if we get through everyone who's still here, you know, and I'm going to head out. But we'll give God is the way a little time. Okay. So I see cutie patootie. All right. So God is aware. I don't think they're still here. But we're going to do Jen because I see their question first. And then Creative. And then, well, Jen, because what's it called? Is Creative after Jen or is it cutie patootie? So Creative, because Cutie Patootie has been here longer than you have, I will do Cutie Patootie before you. If Peach doesn't end up being here. And then we could do you. Or Cutie Patootie. Sophia, is it Sophia Cutie Patootie? Yeah. So Jen, Lewis' real intentions, why he messaged me, his real feelings. How does Lewis feel about Jen? Ooh, Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. How does Lewis feel about Jen? Lewis's real feelings about Jen. Are you guys someone who, did you used to talk? Were you someone who, this was someone who's a romantic interest, or you used to date Jen? Yeah. That's what I got. They don't want nothing. I wouldn't even bother. They don't want nothing. Their intentions are to see if you have forgotten about the past, about things that they've done here, and they have some anxiety. Father and my son, yeah. Their intention is to see if you forgot about like the things they did in the past. Period. That's just what it is. Two of Swords. So they know this is stagnant. They know this is not going to go anywhere. They have anxiety about it. Like, I don't know why they even did this, to be honest. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they want to be open to you. They want to talk to you, but they just want to, they like miss you. Queen of Wands. They like how, just like, I don't know if like in the past, maybe you weren't as confident, but they love your confidence now. Like they love how confident you are, how how honest you are, how straight up you are. And I think like them even messaging you made them nervous because they know how things were in the past. They know how stuff ended up. So, and they're just like, I know it's stagnant with the Two of Swords here. They're like, I know like things are stagnant. But with the Nine of Swords, it's like, I don't know how to speak on this, but I do want to speak on it. Queen of Wands. Does he care? Does he still care for your son at least? Or does he care about me or about your son? Okay. Let's see. Justice came out again. I mean, I don't think they necessarily care about you. Like, I don't want to say it like that. It's like they definitely care about your son. But when it comes to you, I feel like they owe you. Like they owe you. They feel like they owe you. They feel like that they need to fix that with you. Like maybe this is something that they've had chats with your son about. I don't know if they've talked to your son avidly, or they've had chat, or they've discussed this or communicated with this, but or even just talk to themselves about this. But I feel like they know when it comes to you that they regret how they treated you, and that's probably something they want to talk about, is regretting how they treated you, how they mishandled you, how they misused you, and how they were not a proper provider for you, and they allowed things to get toxic. They're trying to let go of the past. That's what's going on. But like they're anxious about it. So like there's really nothing. I mean, not that there's nothing that they can do. Like I feel like they're just very anxious about the past and like talking to you about it. You might just be a little bit of a hothead. So they're just afraid to bring this up to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Give me cards on this, please. I appreciate it. Yeah, so push and pull. I still feel like they're like not really at like 100% with it just yet, and they have the cool children, so they know that you're distancing yourself. But look, they want to bridge differences. So I do feel like they want to come together. They want to grow. I don't necessarily think that they want to get in a relationship again. I know that there's here's me. I know that you will never accept that. I'm feeling like they're saying like, I know she would never accept that, but they do want to apologize for hurting you in the past, and they regret hurting you in the past. I don't think so. I don't think that's the intent behind this. I think their intent is to clear up any of this energy, the devil energy. I think that's where they're at with it. But Jen, thank you so much for being here and being so patient. Thank everybody for being so patient. Next we're going to do Cutie Sophia, and then we're gonna do creative. Peach, are you here? Is Peach still here? Just want to know. Thank you so much for liking, guys. Again, I appreciate it. Just want to know. Just want to know why Nasro acted weird on November 12th. He acted like I didn't exist in the gym. And Nasro's a romantic interest, right? I feel like we read on him last time, right? Why did Nasro act weird? Yeah, in the gym. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, Peach, you were skipped. You can go after creative, okay? I told you Nasro likes you, right? We talked about that. No problem, Peach. So the reason why he wasn't talking to you is because he likes you. If he was to talk to you that's why he was being weird, is because he was like, I don't know, maybe like today was the day he was gonna try. Well, I can't say today was the day because I don't have a ace of pentacles or ace of wands or not even swords or yeah, wands, swords, pentacles, and what else? Cups. I don't get any of those. I got the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Ten of Swords. So this man was anxious about you at the gym. That's what he were. He was anxious about you at the gym. He was like, I need to end this anxiety. He wanted to talk to you, but I feel like he knew if it was like, let me clarify the Ten of Swords. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I think he just didn't. No, I feel like he just doesn't want to be rejected. Like, I think that's his big thing. Like, he doesn't know. He doesn't want to be rejected. And I don't know if, like, maybe, like, because I'm getting, like, I don't know if, like, this is why I always ask if you guys do certain things, because I'm just like, why would they feel like this? I don't know if you had, like, certain, like, looks at the gym or you talked to another man at the gym where he knows like this is not your boyfriend, but he may have saw that and thought you were connected to like you might just be connected to someone else, like, and it might not even be that person. It's like the possibility is now there in his head, like, oh, you know, she might be with someone, you know what I mean, like she could be with someone like there. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, there's no way Sophia Cutie Patootie is single. Like, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think, I just think he just feels like maybe you're talking to someone. Look, the Nine of Water. So I do see him coming towards you and talking to you and saying like, hey, what's going on? How are you? I see you in the gym all the time. Judgment. I feel like eventually he'll get there. But I just don't, I think like he may have just psyched himself out a little bit. Like he like really just was like, nah, like there's just no way. Like she doesn't like me. Yeah. I feel like he psyched himself out. That's why he didn't talk to you. But I feel like he likes you. Two of Cups. Like, because if he were to talk to you, no, that's why. Like, that's why he doesn't talk to you. Because he knows if he were to talk to you, like, he would eat like you even more. Like you even more. It's because he's the Emperor. Like, the Emperor knows how to, you know, how to move. Then he knows how to move. And you're the Empress. What came out on the bottom of the deck? Empress, Emperor. So I think eventually he's going to come up to you and talk to you. I think he was just cold because I think he just felt like, look, the Lovers came out, the Lovers card. So yeah, he's going to come up to you and eventually talk to you. I just think that day, like, he probably psyched himself out. I think he was getting ready to ask you, like, let's move forward, Three of Wands. I think he was getting ready to move forward on this opportunity. And I think he just psyched himself out. He was like, nah, she can't be single. And, you know, I'm not gonna talk to her that way. But I feel like he's starting to get the vibe that, you know, he's missed an opportunity here. So I think he might just come to you and talk to you. I give it like a week or two. before he does that. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I give it a week or two before he comes and talks to you. I feel like this situation of being hot and cold is going to change. Let me get you a love card, and then you can go next. Who's next is creative. Yeah, look, he felt like there was going to be some unrequited love. Look at that. He felt like there was going to be unrequited love. But look, heart-to-heart conversations. You do not make this. I mean, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. You can't make this up. Look, unrequited love. He really felt like you were just not, you weren't going to give him that back. And so, but I do see a conversation between the both of you. Like, we've been shuffling these cards all night. That never happened. Like, come on. So I'm telling you, when the cards be talking, they be talking. I know I'm shocked too, but you know, we're here for you. We're here for you. Yeah. Creative, you're still here. And then it's Peach. JM Faye, I'm sorry I'm closed for the night. My free list is closed. I'm sorry, JM Faye. No, don't cry, Sophia. That's not how he was feeling. He thought, if anything, you were mirroring each other. Like, he thought he wasn't hot enough. You thought you weren't hot enough. Y'all were feeling the same energy. Creative has been here the whole time and told me they need a reading. And now I'm calling Creative and there was a call. JM Faye, I would say yes, but I'm really, really not. I really need to get off soon. Thank you so much, Sophia. I really need to get off soon. My dad is in the hospital and I'm just finishing up the last readings, and so I can call and see what's going on, okay? That's kind of why I'm like, cutoff is really the cutoff tonight. Ari, are you still here? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Ari and Creative, are we still here? And then is Peach here? Peach. Thank you so much, JM Faye. Peach, are you here? Peach, Ari, or Creative, are you here? I'm going to wait like a minute or two for them. Those are my last three on my list. Okay, Peach, I see you. Watch Creative come back in here and be like, is it my turn? And be like, Creative, I called you a billion times. Post your question, Peach. Will MA complete the request I made him? Thank you, Sanja. Will MA complete the request I made to them? Will MA complete the request I made to him? Yeah, they will. Queen of Water. I feel like you're going to be very happy. They will complete the request. Also, I just, because I got the 8 of Swords and the Page of Water in reverse. I feel like they'll complete the request and you'll be happy. You might just, because of the way this just came out, it might seem like they completed it. It might seem like they completed it. I see them trying to complete it, and they might like tell you like, hey, I did what I need to do. It's like maybe not everything is completed, whatever this request is. It doesn't seem like maybe the whole thing is really hard to complete. But I see them trying to complete it. I'm seeing them trying to do it. I think you're going to be happy with the results either way, whatever this request is. I just feel like they're putting in effort and they're not getting as much result as they thought they would, or as they thought like they think they're going to get. It seems like they're going to try, and then they're going to be like, oh, this is not going to work out the way I wanted to. But I think they're going to also express this to you. They're going to let you know like, hey, I really did try, you know, everything kind of happened in this way and that way and blah blah blah. I think this really makes you think of them as the Emperor, like, okay, you're trying for me, you're putting in the effort, I feel like they're going to put in the effort here. Like I said, I don't know what crush this is, but with the Eight of Swords here, it feels like maybe like this also could be like you're stressed about it, or you're stressed that they're not going to do it, but it just seems like there's something about this that doesn't go all the way. And they explain this to you. Yeah, with the full reverse. They explain this to you like, hey, this is not going to be completed exactly the way you wanted it to be, but I tried. You know, I tried to get it there. I tried to move it forward. But like, it's just not exactly the way you like it. And if this kind of stresses you out, but you're like, oh, okay, you know what? Like, I'm just happy we got to where we did, or moved to where we were. And with the Ace of Earth, I feel like you guys feel really great about like moving forward in whatever this is. But like I said, it just doesn't feel like everything is completed. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It feels like there's still something that needs to take time to get to wherever they need to go, or take time to grow. But I do see it coming together. And again, you're feeling very comfortable. Just very like, okay, like, you know, I can depend on them. Like, I can depend on MA. Like, they did what they're supposed to do. Like, I'm not mad. Yeah, I feel like you're very like, okay, MA did what they're supposed to do here. But yeah, that was really like short and sweet. Anything else? Boundaries. And you're already doing it, so stop overthinking and keep your true north. So yeah, if you already feel like that this person was gonna take care of it, like, try not to overthink it too much, because I feel like it's gonna come together either way. Okay, my psychic brain has been just going. So Peach, we have Ari left in creative. Ari and creative. I hope that helped Peach. Hoping for Ari and creative to be here. I feel bad because creative is not here. No problem. I'm gonna go to creative's question and say that I did their question. Sartia, how does Placid, Sarita, how does Placid, my crush, feel about me? How does he know? Does he know I'm hurting bad? Sarita, does Sarita's crush know that they're hurting? Does Sarita's crush know that they're hurting? Creative. I feel like, yeah, they do know that you're hurting. They would like to talk to you. With the Three of Cups in reverse, I feel like, well, no, they don't want to talk to you. Sorry, that's not talking. Three of Cups. I thought that was a Three of Swords. But I feel like they do know that you're hurting. They would like, with the King of Fire, I think they would like to hold, or yeah, so yeah, talk to you. But with the Three of Cups in reverse, I think they don't know how to come together with you. You have the Seven of Wands here, so I feel like they don't want you to feel defensive or feel like you have to explain yourself too much to them. I feel like they're taking sides or taking whatnot, because it seems like whatever this is, they feel like there could be a push and pull towards it. But with the Hermit, I feel like they're kind of just keeping to themselves until you're ready to open up to them. Six of Wands, yeah, until you're ready to open up to them. I feel like essentially they'll open up to you, but Ten of Swords, I feel like you have to like end whatever that is and like come talk to them and say, hey, I'm going through a lot. And I think they'll be open up enough to have that conversation with you. Five of Pentacles, I also think they'll be very happy because of the Five of Wands that you did that, because they feel like they just don't want it to be combative, but they know you're hurting. So I was like, I don't know if they feel like you're spicy and like it will just get into a place of like back and forth, Sarita. But it's just like they know you're hurting, they know you're going through something, they would like to talk to you, but they just don't know how to address you. So I think they're just going to be like, you know, here for you. They're going to support you. They're just going to like talk to you. If you notice like they're texting you a little bit more or maybe asking you a little bit more questions, that's because they kind of are noticing that you're going through something. But they're not, yeah, the Devil card, they're just not, they just think it's whatever they're going through, they're trying not to be involved in. I think that's their biggest thing. Your crush is really just not trying to be involved in it because it seems like a little toxic, but they do know that you're going through something. Not saying that what you're going through is toxic, but I just think it's like the Devil could also be a karmic thing that you're going through. So I feel like that's kind of like where they're standing with it. They kind of know like you're going through a hard time, and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna let them be, and I'm gonna be over here, and I'm gonna take care of my garden and water my grass, and you know, yada yada. Okay. All right, I am done. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. If anybody would like a private reading, all the information you need is in the description box. Please hit me up. If anybody would like to be a part of the members list, let me know. I'm going to put up a poll on my YouTube to see if anybody would be a part of the members. How much would you guys would be able to do for members, and what kind of tiers were they, as well as if you just have any questions, feel free to email me. I will not be on tomorrow because I will be in the hospital with my dad all day. But I will be on Sunday. So please make sure you hit me up. And yeah, it was a pleasure like always, guys. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the team. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully you guys have subscribed. We're going to try to upload more regular videos so we can get more subscribers. And yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Have a nice night.